And if you're not used to, oh, I forgot it has the talk box, but if you're not used to a turbo diesel Toyota firing up, it's a very different noise versus a gasoline engine. Just something worth mentioning. But as you can see, this is actually a digital compass from the 1990s. And it's so cool because it gives you all these little adjustments that you can make. It tells you how cold it is outside. It tells you what direction you're going in, and you can turn this light on or off. Now, I haven't had too much time to tinker about with it because I don't want to mess anything up, but it's just something worth mentioning that in '96, this was something that came on the Hilux Surf, and it's actually really cool. But anyways, let's take this thing for a spin, shall we? Now, since this car actually shares the same exact engine that was in the second gen Hilux, I'm gonna say that it feels pretty familiar. So there's nothing wrong with going with the second gen, but I will say that in terms of just like the interior design and a little bit more of the comfort, I think I would prefer the third gen. This just feels a little bit nicer. And it feels a little bit larger as well. I'm sure that there is a big increase to the wheelbase and things of that sort. It does feel a little bit wider than the second gen, so that's just something worth noting. But again, you know, you can take that as a pro or as a con because it just feels a little bit roomier in here, which is quite refreshing. Drives really nice. But let's get out of these residential roads and take it onto the main street and see how it does. And for some reason I feel like I can hear the turbo spool a little bit more in this one. But again, I'm taking it pretty easy. I'm going through some residential streets, so I'm not going to be absolutely hammering it. See how it climbs uphill? Oh yeah, no problem. One of the benefits of having a turbo diesel engine versus a gasoline engine is, one, the potential for better efficiency. So this means your gas mileage may be a little bit better, but the biggest thing that you get with a turbo diesel engine is the towing capacity. So with these larger vehicles like this, it's almost a preference for some people to take a turbo diesel over a gasoline engine, because when you're towing with a turbo diesel, it's going to be a lot less strenuous on the engine and your gas mileage will be much better. And unfortunately, we're not going to be able to tow anything today, but I could just tell you right now, just from even driving this, I'm sure that it could easily tow, you know, a lot of different things. And on top of towing things, you can have 4 to 5 people in this car very comfortably, and you'd just be at ease. It's a really nice place to be. The more that I review these Hiluxes, the more that I am slowly getting interested in maybe having an off-road Toyota one of these days. Transmission feels smooth, it sets right off, and it's very easy to drive. I mean, of course, with automatic transmission. Once you get used to being on the opposite side of the road when you're driving and cruising around, it'll become almost like second nature for you to be able to drive this car. It's very easy to pick up and just get in and really get to enjoy it. Now, I wish that we were in a situation where, you know, maybe we're overlanding or in the woods, because I feel like this is not doing the car any justice, because this car is really so capable. And, you know, you can speak to any Toyota enthusiast out there and they could tell you about just the capability of these vehicles in harsh to off-road conditions. And that's why you see so many of them lifting them and putting large tires on them to really get the full potential of all this. But if you wanted to even keep it stock in a daily driver form, you totally can. There's definitely nothing wrong with that. overall, a very pleasant driving experience. And I'm really glad that I got to drive this today. So what do you think about the Toyota Hilux? Make sure to comment down below and let me know what you think. But I think we're gonna end the video here for today. So if you haven't, make sure to like the video. And yeah, that's all I got. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, have a great day.